Welcome to my video. In this video, I will tell you about 4 topics, that is introduce myself, description of people, description of object, and description of place. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Syafina Nazia. You can call me Fina or Zia. My study background is I didn't going to kindergarten school, but I went straight to elementary school. Because when I was going to kindergarten school, I wanted to go to kindergarten with my aunt. But in that time, my aunt went to Batam for work. So I said that I don't want to go to kindergarten because my aunt left me for work. Then, at the age of 6 years, I went to elementary school. My elementary school is Elementary School Muhammadiyah Cisaat, Garut. When I was going to junior high school, I moved to Tasikmalaya to go to school, and my junior high school is Junior High School Wan Ciawi. Then, my senior high school is Senior High School Wan Ciawi, Tasikmalaya. And then, right now, I'm studying in Bandung State Polytechnic. My major is Electrical Engineering, and my study program is Telecommunication Engineering. Talking about my competency is that when I have an interest in something, I will reach out until I get it. I also like it when others need my help, because I would be happy to help them. I'm not a person of excessive ambition, but I have the passion to achieve my goals. I wish my future career could be a Master of Engineering. For now, I haven't really thought of what my future career would be, but I hope I can get a career that suits my current study. My hobby is watching a movie. The reason why I love watching movie is because I was able to enhance my imagination by being inspired from a movie. Not only cool that, movie also can make me study new science that I hadn't known before. By watching movies too, I can make my imagination happen, even though it cannot happen in real life. My favorite genre of movie is adventure, action, science fiction, comedy, fiction, fantasy, thriller, horror, and animation. My second hobby is listening to the music. I listening to the music to relax, and I enjoy listening to the music while I was working on my schoolwork. As listening to the music, that can allow me to focus more and relieving stress from my schoolwork. Talking about my family, I'm the third of 4 children. My parents' name is Surahman and Omah Rohmah. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. My first older brother's name is Johan Jamiat, and my second older brother's name is Muhammad Komara Sobar. My younger sister's name is Jahwa Akilatunisa. No, my sister in boarding school. I thought I had many fights with her, but I miss her very much. My activity is study to make me focus and achieve my successful. One bright afternoon, in a house on Brandon Bay, Sumatra, was a woman named Soleha sweeping the courtyard and looking at a boy who reading a book on the steps. The boy is Khairil Anwar. He loves reading a lot of literature books. Khairil Anwar's literary style reading made many people look at him. People think Khairil is being overexposed and breaking the rules, and many resent of the way Khairil reads literature. Shortly thereafter came the police who would arrest Khairil and be brought to the office because of the way he reads the literature. Not long ago, Khairil returned from the office and realized that the work of literature can be very intimidating and can change the way people think, especially those who read the book. Since this event that confides Khairil that his talent in writing was something that needed to be nurtured and developed. Khairil Anwar was born in Medan, July 26, 1922. His appearance was typically of the scribes, rowdy, indifferent to his appearance. He had short black hair, thick eyebrows, round eyes, a mustache, thin lips, and a thin beard. In my opinion, plus of Khairil Anwar is he is a person who creating innovative works of literature. His literary works that show patriotism, love fighters, and multicultural. And the minus of Khairil Anwar is he had an irregular and bohemian lifestyle that made Khairil Anwar die at a young age. So, why I'm interested with him? Because his literature that can enrich Indonesian and enhance enrichment of pronunciation makes some of Khairil Anwar literature interesting to read. The first object is flash disk. Flash disk is an external data storage device linked with a USB port capable of storing various data formats and has a sizable storage capacity. Flash disk is an electronic stuff. Inside them are memory chips coated with plastic or aluminum. The shape of flash disk is rectangular. Dimension of flash disk is 5 cm in length and 2 cm in width. The capacity of this flash disk is 8 GB. The cost of this flash disk is 65,000 rupiah when I bought it. The function of flash disk is to storing and moving data in a various formats in considerable capacity. The second object is earphone. Earphone is an audio device that used in the ear to listening the audio. Earphone is an electronic stuff. The most common materials used in earphone are sturdy plastic materials such as polycarbonate and polyester. Earphone has a head on two sides with a speaker in it. Then there's a wired connection, the earphones to the device, and the other side has plug to plug in into the device. The cost is affordable to buy. The function of earphone is to let the user listening the audio without hearing the noises around. Because I love to listening to music, the earphone is a useful stuff, and earphone is a stuff that I need in my life. Just like right now, I use the earphone to creating this video. So that's two objects from me. The first place is Garut. My hometown is Garut in West Java. I was born on Garut, then when I was in junior high school, I moved to Tasikmalaya. So, people in Garut is Sundanese people. They are friendly, humble, kind-hearted, and helpful people. Weather in Garut, sometimes it's sunny day and sometimes it's rainy. Garut's typical foods are dodol, burayot, dorok-dok. Dodol is sweet snacks from Garut that have a variety of variants, such as sesame dodol, nuts dodol, and dodol with various flavors of fruit. The texture of dodol is chewy, with rectangular shape. Then, burayot is a traditional dish of Garut. We can find burayot in same areas, that is in Leles, Kadungora, and Wanaraja. Burayot is made of brown sugar, rice flour, peanuts, coconut oil that through the process takes only a short amount of time to produce a single pieces of burayot. The shape of burayot is like hanging over. Then, dorok-dok is a crackers made of animal skin, such as from cow's skin. The texture of dorok-dok is crispy and tasty. All three were often used as souvenirs by tourists. Landmark is in Garut is Babancong, Simpang 5 Monumen, Intan Tarogong Monumen, and Bundaran Jaya Raga. Garut has many tourist spots for lovers of nature who like to climb that are required place to visit. That is Papandayan Mountain, Cikuray Mountain, Guntur Mountain, Sayanghalang Beach, Darajat Pass, Talaga Bodas Crater, Changkuang Temple. Transportation from Garut to Bandung can be taken by bus or train. If you take by bus, the costs are 25,000 until 35,000 rupiah. And if you take by train, the costs are 58,000 rupiah. The north of Garut are Bandung and Sumedang counties. The east of Garut is Tasikmalaya district. The south of Garut is the Indonesian Ocean, and the west of Garut are Bandung and Cianjur counties. Travel routes from Bandung to Garut were made possible through Majalaya and then Cijapati. Cijapati is a pathway that extends between Garut and Bandung counties. Cijapati line is often used as an alternate route to avoid vehicle traffic on Nagreg Road. The length to Kadungora by Cijapati route is about 28 kilometers. The second place is Japan, the place that I'm eager to visit. The Japanese are very serious person about their attitudes. They are persistent in their work, but they are a bit individualist, and they change their attitudes when they are communicated with foreigners, like they sometimes look down on foreigners who don't look like Japanese. They think that no foreigner can speak Japanese and make foreigners uncomfortable with their attitudes. Japan has 4 seasons, and that is spring, summer, fall, and winter. Japan's typical food is udon, ramen, yakisoba, soba, onigiri, takoyaki, sashimi sushi, yakiniku, sukiyaki, okonomiyaki, yakitori, karage, and donburi. I have a lot of food from Japan that I would like to try when I visit Japan. The iconic landmark of Japan is Tokyo Tower, Sensoji Temple. That is Japan's oldest temple. There are several tourist spots in Japan. There are Shibuya Crossing, Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, Itsukushima Shrine, the Tonbori, Himeji Castle, Osaka Castle, Mount Fuji, Shirakawa-go, Ashikaga Flower Park, Hiroshima Beach Park, and Kinkakuji. I really want to go to Asakusa because there are so many unique and delicious street food. I also want to go to Osaka Castle, especially in the spring when sakura flower blossoms. The atmosphere in Japan is fresh and sunny in the summer, warm and majestic in the spring, dry air and changes in the color of the leaves of the trees that make it comfortable to activity in the fall, and cold with the snow in the winter. The season I really wanted to feel was winter and spring because I wanted to feel the snow and want to see sakura flowers. Japan has many means of transportation, that is train, bus, taxi, and bicycle. Japan is an island country comprising a stratovolcanic 3,000 kilometers along East Asia's Pacific coast. It consists of 6,852 islands. The 5 main islands are Hokkaido, Honshu, Kyushu, Shikoku, and Okinawa. The only way to travel to Japan from Indonesia is by getting on a plane, and then by getting to Japan, we can catch a train or a bus or a taxi. And I think it will be better to take a train because we can feel the Japanese spirit and enjoy the view of Japan. The cost of transportation from Indonesia to Japan is around 2 until 3 million rupiah to take to the airplane. City transport would use Shinkansen or express train. Tickets to Tokyo-Osaka route around 13,000 yen and the Tokyo-Hakone route around 2,000 yen to close range. So, that's all I can say about a place. 2 places. One hometown and one the place that I'm eager to visit.